Maybe we should run it back. That was awesome.
Incredible.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome to Best Song of All Time,
Best song
Greatest
ever,
Song Ever.
See, you refuse to learn what it's called, which I think is cool and fine and perfect, actually. But sometimes then you say it and then I can't remember what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Best song ever, greatest song of all time.
Yeah.
Best song ever, greatest song of all. Okay, awesome.
Best Song Ever, Greatest Song Ever.
I'm Graham,
I'm Daniel.
and this is not a podcast.
Ongoing conversation.
We would never start a podcast.
This is an ongoing conversation between friends about dissecting and ultimately just appreciating the best songs of all time.
It's show and tell. It's music hour.
It's Music Hour.
It's music 40 minutes. It's so fun.
And-
Daniel, what's best song ever, greatest song of all time to you today?
Best Song Ever, Greatest Song of All Time is Kendrick Lamar's DNA.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Come
love
on.
that one.
Yeah, right?
It doesn't
Yeah.
get better. I
No, it
actually
really
think
doesn't.
it might be just the pinnacle of an entire genre.
Yeah. It's funny to say it doesn't get better because it actually does get better every time you listen to it.
Oh, I meant
It doesn't get better cosmically.
I meant songs
but the
don't get
song,
better. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so real.
It hits harder than anything known to man.
Yeah.
The beat flip, the sampling, it's a man at his peak who knows he's at his peak and wants you to know he's at his peak.
It's awesome, too, because it's like, it is one of those things that functions on both levels of like, there's like, it's very intricate and there's stuff in it that you're like, oh my God, all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, you mean the fun song?
Yeah.
You mean
It's
one
the
of the
fun one.
most fun songs
It's
of all
super
time?
fun. It's super, super fun. He goes, they crowned me the king, and this is why they crowned me the king. I'm going to actually do the thing that everyone else is doing. I'm not going to do the jazz thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what everyone else is doing.
I do love the jazz thing,
I'm going
though.
to do it better than
You
them.
know, one of my favorite Kendrick songs is Interlude for Free.
Yeah, that's such a fine choice.
It's so awesome.
That's totally acceptable.
It's awesome.
Totally acceptable. Perfect
It's
choice.
such a cool opening.
It's a phenomenal track.
Yeah.
Graham, what's the best song ever, greatest song of all time?
To me today, it is Tell Me Ma by Gaelic Storm. Gaelic
damn.
Storm's version of the Irish traditional Tell Me Ma, which goes, Tell me
which
Ma
we're all
when I
very
go
familiar
home,
with.
The
Yeah,
boys
we all
will
know
leave,
that.
the girls are alone.
Yeah.
I love the way that one starts, because it starts just like with like a harmonica and like a really intense drum beat. And it's like, when I hear that song, it's like I'm at a bar and I'm like banging on the table and like everybody is like hyped. Like it's,
Which you've done before.
which I've done before and I'll do again.
Somebody has to stop it.
But obviously it's just on the mind because I watched Sinners yesterday and they do that crazy rendition of Rocky Road to Dublin, and then I spent the rest of the afternoon listening to Irish music, which is the point of the movie. The main takeaway is that you should listen to more Irish folk.
Irish folk
Right.
music. And our guest today,
No comment.
Our guest today is family. You know, she's a sister. She's a friend. She's my roommate. She is an accomplished music video director. Please welcome to the conversation, Samantha Young.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm so honored to be on
What a
a
dream.
pod
What
with
a
two
fun
men.
conversation.
Yeah. Because we
It's not
need
a
more of
It's
those.
not a podcast.
No, yeah, right.
what's the best song ever, greatest song of all time?
So this was a really hard choice, and when I got asked to do this, I was like I had a song that came immediately.
Sure.
And then I was like, should I think harder about this? I don't know. Should I put
answer's
more thought
probably
into
not.
it? And then I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Good.
I came to the table with one and only Frank Ocean, Nikes.
Yo. Okay.
Great
awesome.
choice.
The
I'm
track
excited.
one of Blonde.
Oh my god.
So excited.
I can't wait to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have,
Yeah.
we have a lot to talk about.
Let's
Yes.
take a moment.
There is notoriously a lot to talk about.
That's history right there.
I completely agree.
I'm so hyped. This is awesome. I
Yeah.
definitely thought it was going to be Beyonce, and that would have been great too. But this is
This is
this is incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
take a pause, listen to Nikes. We'll be right back. Maybe we should run it back. That was awesome.
Incredible. There's not really many times I've heard it on a loudspeaker,
Oh.
bass booming.
Really? Because I think of you as having a pretty good setup at home.
Not
No?
really. It's like the TV. Like I have my little shower
Okay.
speaker, but like
Yeah.
nothing like this. This setup is
Yeah.
incredible. So
Honestly,
thank
every
you for
time,
that.
every
No,
time
yeah.
we do an episode here and he plays music, afterwards I make him play like 4 songs off the speaker.
Yeah.
Just that we
He gets
talk
really
about.
excited about it.
Please.
Okay, speak on it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
wanna know.
There's
Okay.
so
Let's
many
hear-
we
let's-
have questions, but
I want to hear
There's-
first.
There's so much. I mean, I think like as a Frank Ocean fan, his album Channel Orange, we were waiting. When's he gonna drop the next album? When's he gonna drop the next
You
album?
can't talk about Blonde without talking about the release of Blonde.
it's true.
Right. But yeah, so it was just like we were really waiting, and then it was just 2016, August 20th. I was in high school doing my algebra homework, like in the dining room of my house. It drops on Apple Music. I have Spotify. So what do I do? Oh, my free trial. Like we're running it up.
Yep.
That
We're running it
period of
up.
time
Yeah.
where people were just doing absolute streaming warfare. Of
Literally.
Like, you have to get title.
Yeah.
Frank solved it
Yeah?
with this record, so we'll talk about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, please. Okay, you do
Yeah,
your free
so
trial.
I do have my Apple Music. I hit play. Nike's comes on.
Yeah.
It's instantly
Yeah.
like an instant classic.
Yeah.
It just takes me there. It takes you into this world. And I think why it's like, I mean, we talked about it when we listened. It was just immediate nostalgia. Like for something that you didn't even know you needed or
Yeah.
what it brings you back to.
It's that great
just
quote from Saturday Night where she's like, "Are you ever nostalgic for a moment while you're in it?" And you're like, "Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Damn.
exactly what it is."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That really was it. And I just feel like it is the perfect track one of like just the journey
One of the all-time great
you're gonna
album
take
openers.
on this
All-time great
album.
album openers.
Yeah.
I mean, the two halves being like
Yes.
the two halves of Blonde and like
Yes.
everything like intertextually with it is like perfect, but also just sonically you're just like, great start. Great fucking way to start.
Yeah, and I
Great way to
really
start.
love like a song when I just hear it and I've never heard anything like it.
Yes.
And this is that for me.
absolutely.
I still to this day have never heard anything like it. Nothing will come close.
Yeah.
And no one should even try.
And talk about being 16 and like being ready to receive that. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, totally.
my brain is perfectly open to.
Yeah. I'm ready to
something I've
have
never
this
heard
be
before.
formed by
Exactly.
this person.
Like I
Yes.
wonder
Please
if,
make
if
new
it came out
ridges.
now, how much it would be. You know, like maybe still, but
yeah.
like
So when it did come out, people weren't stoked. Like when it came out, people were excited to hear it, and then they were like, "Where are the fucking drums on the rest of the album?" Right?
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
heard this record and were like, it was like 808s and Heartbreak, where everybody was just like, "This was supposed to be a rap album,
Sure.
and it's Frank Ocean with a guitar and like no drums, and
Yeah.
like this song being the first song. Okay, sure, there's drums, but like." The voice you're waiting to hear has been manipulated to all
Yes.
hell.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
so
Still
funny.
a middle finger, right?
Yes.
Like it's crazy.
I know,
Yeah.
because it's like this guy has a voice like no other. He doesn't
Right.
need all those tools, you know, but it's like
Right.
to pitch it like that, and that's your opener.
That's the opener.
Yeah.
Intentionally,
Like-
like sort of fucking with expectation. In a way.
yes. Yes.
He knows what you're waiting for. He knows what
Right.
you're looking for, and get fucked.
Yes.
but he does give it to you a little bit. In
Yeah.
the back half.
Yeah.
On the back
Yeah, yeah.
half,
That's
you
what I
have
love.
you have nights.
Oh no, I'm saying in the back,
In the back
half
of
of
the
back half of
song.
the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because then
Like
the
we may be
drums,
younger.
Yeah,
the drums are
when
gone.
the drums go.
The drums
When
go,
the drums
and then
go,
you hear his voice.
comes in,
So
you
true.
But then
know?
there's a little bit of autotune, which I
Yeah, a
still
little
love,
bit,
and
yeah.
it's just like he's still. It's not too jarring,
Yeah.
you know. And there's a reason for it, and I just feel like also what I really love about the song because it's so unique. There's no chorus. There's no
no
bridge.
chorus.
It's 2 verses.
Yeah.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are
And then
2 verses.
Talk about just like it
And
puts you
an
in a
outro.
trance.
And like yeah,
you
this
know?
outro
Mm-hmm.
that like is just its own thing.
When the
Total
drums
trance.
come back,
total
ugh.
trance song.
And yeah,
Total
the
trance
intro
song.
and the outro, like you're kidding me.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. It's like a 5-minute song and like you're getting a whole intro just to feel it. He's letting you in. It's not super rushed like I feel like a lot of songs are.
Yeah.
It's just
need to-
like
Yeah. Yeah, look. Yeah, I mean talk about a ice cold album opener too of just like you're there immediately.
You're immediately
Yes.
there.
You're ready to receive what the rest of it
The
is.
emotion
Yeah.
is immediately set forth. I mentioned while we were listening that I know exactly where I was
Yeah.
when I first heard this song, which you can't say for nearly every song, right? But I know literally exactly where I was the first time I heard it. You know exactly where you were the first time you heard it. Like that's remarkable.
Yeah.
That's remarkable that it like
Yeah.
stamps itself into your brain. I wasn't even doing anything special.
Yeah.
You were working on fucking algebra homework. Like I was
Yeah.
like longboarding on my way to class in college. Like I was just like on a longboard in Coral Gables, Florida, like on my roommate's Apple Music account, and it was like stopping and starting because we were both trying to listen at the same time.
That's
you
so
know,
funny.
That is
and so I
crazy.
had to be like, "Shut the fuck up, dude! Just
Yeah.
like, give me like 30 minutes, please."
Yeah.
You know, and like I was like, just put it in longboarding on the way to class in Miami, just like. And there's being on like a longboard or an e-scooter or something where you're just like one with the wind, you know, and having that feeling with this song in my brain again, like immediate, just immediate place and time.
Yeah, that's like a dream scenario.
it's
Wind
full-
through your hair
it's-
listening
yeah.
to this.
Wind in my
Like you're the
hair.
main character in the
I'm
music
main
video in a
character.
sense.
Yeah.
Like
It's
that's
beautiful.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Everything about this song is also like it doesn't work unless it's like deeply emotional as well. Like it's not just cool sounds.
Yeah.
It's also like just the foundation for what he's trying to get at with the rest of the album, which is
Yeah.
so beautiful. Like you can't just have a movie about vampires.
Sure.
You gotta have a movie about America.
The power of music.
The power of
Folklore.
music and American music, which is black music, right?
Yeah,
Like Sinners
totally.
doesn't work if it's just a vampire movie.
Yeah, that's true. Still fun. But
Yes, sure, right. But
Yeah.
but then it's Nosferatu, and
Yeah.
everyone went,
dude,
okay.
that opening coda of Sinners.
Yeah.
Just the like animated sequence talking about the power of music. Oh, it's awesome.
phenomenal,
Yeah.
phenomenal. And
Talk
this
about-
is,
that's kind of the Nikes of that movie.
that's the Nikes of that movie, and that's. But I mean, also like these bitches want Nikes. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
They're
Yeah.
looking for a check. Tell them
Yeah.
it ain't likely. Like the
It's
double, triple
insane.
entendre.
That
Like
you have to wait for Cole Kushner on Dissect to be like, hey man, here's what we're talking about, right? Like you literally like, it's almost indecipherable, but you know it's not.
You know, it's
Random.
meaningful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? When you first
Yeah.
heard these bitches want Nikes, you're not like, oh, surely I know the reference to which he is referring.
Right.
There's no fucking way. And that's the whole album is that, right? Like the
Yes.
whole
Yeah.
album, you go like, I don't really know.
It's very intentional. So I'm curious, why this one off Blonde?
Great question.
And I love and look, I love this one. But to me, it's Self Control, or maybe it's Ivy, or maybe it's Solo. I'm curious why here, why now?
I feel like just because like the track one of it all, like
Yeah.
I think it was just like time and place, you know,
Yeah.
as a fan, you're waiting for so long and this is what you get. This is like the intro to it. I think it just is the perfect start that takes you into the world of Blonde and what you're going to get, or maybe what you won't expect, or whatever you can take from it. But I just feel like for me, I think having it be that first song and having it be something I've never heard before ever, I was
Yeah.
like, this is going to take me there. And it's always the song I go back to because like it's never been overplayed. Like it wasn't really,
No,
it never took
totally.
off like
Yeah.
in a
Got a couple 100 million plays on Spotify, still not overplayed.
still like in a sense like
not overplayed.
compared to his other like Nights
Yeah.
or
Or, like-
Godspeed,
Or like thinking about you. Like,
right.
That's something I'll just throw on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Whereas this, it's like, it was never overplayed. So it's like, I'm genuinely never sick of it. And I can always find something new to appreciate about it. Because
Yeah.
there's so many hidden little like
What's
gems.
the context in which you play this song? Because I have a hard time ripping tracks from Blonde
Yeah.
without the context of the rest of the album.
Right.
Like to me, it's hard not to hear Ivy like directly after.
I think for me, it's like when I think of the opportune time to play this, it's like at night in my car driving.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a vibe. Like it's just such
It
a
is.
vibe. Like
Perfect vibe.
And I know a lot of people think Blonde, like whenever you listen to Blonde or Frank in general, it's depressing. But like for this one, it's just a little different. I don't feel sad after.
I
It's
I don't
agree.
find Blonde depressing.
okay, good.
I
But
don't
like,
find
well,
it-
there's Godspeed, which is like, and like,
But it's not.
and like
It's
self-control.
just emotional.
Yeah, but some people are like
cathartic.
crying.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe not
Some
depressing.
people are
but
very
they're
stable.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not Frank.
No, that's fair. No, you're right.
That's
Yeah.
not Frank's fault.
Yeah.
Or like I feel like this one, it's not necessarily sad.
Yeah.
Like he's talking about drugs and like, relationships and whatever. But it's just I don't know. I can just find a time and place to play it. Whereas I feel like some other songs on the album, like, hold on, I need to feel
Yeah.
some type of way.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and I think if you want to talk about like binary, sad or happy, like I don't think you can talk about Frank Ocean.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
don't think he exists in that binary. I mean, the album's literally like blonde with an E or without an E, like masculine and feminine. But I don't
Yeah.
think he. That's the whole point. Is that I don't really think he is capable of existing like within that binary, even emotionally. And when you're talking about Blonde, you're talking about an album that like is nostalgic for youth and this. Yeah, I mean, like you're talking about like wish we'd grown up on the same advice, right? I mean, like you're talking about this lost piece of yourself, but it isn't sad. It's not. He's not sad about it.
It's like yearning.
There's
Almost.
mournfulness.
Yearning.
Mournfulness is okay, but this
Created yearning.
He did.
he might have
single-handedly
created
That
yearning.
bridge of self-control is like some of the best music anyone's ever done.
Yeah.
When you're listening to Blonde, are you doing Blonde all the way through, or are you like, is this on a playlist for you in a shuffle, or can you not really deal with this just coming up on shuffle?
You know, it's like it's
You're
Facebook
like-
story, and it's like, okay, do I need to hear Facebook story for the
I
like millionth
skip Facebook
time?
story
Right,
every time,
right,
like,
right,
every
right. Or then like
time.
the interlude with his mom, like
Facebook story. I love.
that is iconic.
Yeah.
Like stupid, lazy, unconcerned,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like that is
Like,
But that's also
iconic.
not his mom, right? It's like his friend's mom.
No, I
I
think
think it's. You know what?
I
I don't
thought.
want to speak on it. I don't know.
I'm definitely the
I don't
least.
know.
I thought it was.
Well,
His
I
mom.
also thought it was, but
I thought I
wouldn't-
read somewhere once that it was his friend's mom.
And-
not-
Speaking of
we'll never
that,
know.
like the music video version,
I
that's a
got
different
two
version.
versions.
You got
I
two
got
versions,
two
like,
versions.
and he means that in more ways than one, because the album, but also the song had more versions.
Isn't it crazy that you like? Again, I'm trying really hard not to do any musical analysis of the song because it has been beat to death, and yet, like, it's impossible to talk about this song without like dissecting the album, right? It's
Yeah.
Right.
impossible to talk about this music without talking about like the overarching themes, and like that's so cool.
Yeah.
Man, the architecture is like so firm and like
Yes.
sturdy
and not how people make music. And
No.
really,
not
it's
how people think about that.
it's
at
not
all.
how, I mean, there's a reason that Pitchfork called this their #1 album of the decade.
Yeah, and it's like,
That's-
where's the lie?
And you're like,
Yeah, totally.
yeah, man.
Like him being the artist he is, it's like it's the same caliber as Beyonce, where people look at his projects as just like looks at his albums as a whole rather than like this single, this single, this
Yeah,
single.
totally.
And so
100%.
it's like to be an artist on that caliber,
Yeah.
like you're
And
yeah.
to do both, to have the individual songs be that, like Cowboy Carter, like as a collective, but then also it's like, has anyone ever done better than Yaya? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or Texas Hold'em? Come on.
You know, on Two Hands to Heaven, girl,
Are you going
but
to see her
teacher.
this
Yes,
week? When?
next week, next
Next
week,
week,
next
next week,
Friday.
next week.
Yeah.
Like listening to the other music, like it's impossible to just look at this one fucking song in isolation, which is so cool.
Yeah, it's like it was such a moment, and it still is a moment. It's almost a decade later, and people still find new things to talk about this album, this song.
100%.
Like,
There's something
And him as
beautiful
And we still find it
collective
vital.
about that
Yeah.
too, of like you hear it and you're like immediately transported somewhere, but like like it feels like a communal experience. Like I hear it and I'm like in Samantha's car driving around Orange.
Sure.
Like I can feel and I can see the light of that. Do you know what I mean?
Also, like, when was the last time you saw an album with like this much hype around it that fucking delivered?
I know, right?
And not only delivered,
So
but delivered on the
true.
thing you needed, not the thing you wanted.
Yeah,
Like not only
true.
did it deliver, but like again, people didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then a decade later, we're like, that's the best fucking album. That's just the best album.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
it's like one of those albums where you kind of have to sit with it for maybe a few of the songs.
Yeah, totally.
Like some for me personally, like I loved immediately. But then there
Yeah.
were some, like even 5 years later, I'm like, oh, this is a sleeper hit. Like personally, I slept on Futura free. Like I slept on that.
sure.
What
I'm
is it, like
currently
8
asleep
minutes?
about
And
that.
it's
Yeah.
like, you know, like random voice memo, but like
Outro
outro, yes.
is so good.
Yeah, and so it's just like, you know, to sit. In a way, like of course we all want a new Frank Ocean album, duh.
Yeah.
But because he hasn't delivered on that front yet, you're stuck with what he has in a sense.
Wow, that's actually really
So it's
interesting.
like, okay, now let me really like dive into these songs that maybe I didn't love initially, and
Yeah.
then I'm finding a newfound appreciation for it because I get to
forces
sit with
a
it.
richer like dive.
Yes, because now it's like, I mean, you know, I love Drake. I know he's very polarizing. I love Kendrick too, so
so
don't get on me.
brave.
But like, you know, he
Very brave.
releases albums like it's like daily at this point, monthly, and it's just like you don't have time to sit with the music.
Yeah.
And so, you know, as a Frank fan, of course, I want a new album tomorrow. But like, I'm in a sense, I'm finding the silver lining of, okay, he didn't, you know, drop an album last year, the year before, but I'm glad in a way because now I get to like these songs that maybe I wouldn't have
Am I a
listened
Frank
to.
fan? Am I a Frank fan?
Right.
Pull up in a white Ferrari.
And isn't it also fucking insane that a record can have new meaning a decade later?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
I
that
guess
that like
It's
next year.
timeless.
you can be like, oh yeah, a decade has gone by and I'm still finding
Yeah.
like new moments within this album to like really latch onto. Mm-hmm. That's staggering to me.
Yeah.
It's really and like the songs that like the first time I think there's a lot of songs on this album that the first time you hear them through, you go, oh, that's a lot. That's hard to grapple with. That's like an hour and 6 minutes. It's a lot. It's too much in one listen. And then by the fifth listen, you're like, okay, I think I can skip Facebook story. You know, I think I can. Oh, solo reprise is like a little jarring. Andre 3000 is like the greatest rapper to ever live, but like, man, that's a hard thing to listen to, right?
I love him on, what's the one he's on in Channel Orange?
Oh yeah, Pink Matter. Yeah, it's like one of the
That's
greatest guest
so
features of all
good.
time.
Incredible.
Channel Orange having two of the best guest features of all time, one being Earl Sweatshirt on Super Rich Kids, and the other being Andre
Oh, I
3000.
love Super Rich Kids.
Yes.
Oh my
Right,
god.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I just forget.
but
But like,
it's-
I love Frank Ocean, but I'm not thinking about him in the way that like I know that you guys are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like he's not like top of mind number one guys, and then it's like
And then you think about the songs and you go, no, that's the best song
Yeah.
ever.
You're like, oh, that song. No, then that
exactly.
song.
It's like
No,
when
that
I
song.
went to see Stop Making Sense for the first time.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, I like know about the Talking Heads, but like I don't really know the Talking Heads. And I was like,
No, you
well, I
know.
know this song. Well, of course I know that song. And then you're like, I know every single one of
I
these songs,
literally
and
know
they're all
of
great.
the songs.
Yeah.
And it's
Super Rich Kids.
Channel Orange
Forrest
has
Gump.
classic after classic after classic.
Yeah.
But and again, these moments that you maybe skipped your 7th and 8th time through Blonde. Now your 50th time through, you're like, yeah, but like, let's see what Pretty Sweet has to offer.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the white noise.
Yes.
And then there's like this crazy dance drum break.
Yes.
And you're like, I didn't love it.
Right. Right.
But now you've got to go back and be like, all right, what is
Yeah.
this? What's up with this song?
Yeah.
Surely there's a reason the song is here. And there actually is.
Yeah.
Future or Free definitely being one of those.
Yes.
Tyler slept on my couch, you know, and then like the fucking drums come in and you just feel
like
so
it's
good.
insane.
Menage on
It's
my
like-
birthday.
Yes.
I haven't listened to much of the like Frank singles of the recent years. I love his version of Moon River, but like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are you guys'
Fucking
feelings about the like random stuff? That's
I think
kind
In
of-
My Room is like one of his best pop songs.
I'm obsessed
that
with
song
that
is so good. It's so clean.
Yeah. I mean, that song, like, such a hype song,
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
So good. And also to call it In My Room, knowing very well that you're like competing with Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys is
yeah.
Yeah.
dude, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
this guy.
I really love DHL as well.
DHL
That's a really fun one.
is not my favorite, if I'm being
I
honest.
do. Okay, well, I agree to disagree
Hit me.
here as
Why
well.
do you love DHL?
Again, like I just think it's kind of similar sonically with Nikes, where it's slow. He's taking his time. It's a simple beat in a sense. Like there's not much going on, but when you really listen, like it would be hard to make that beat. Of course.
The project that he trashed that was going to have
Yeah.
those songs on is definitely like a lost thing.
Yeah.
Like it's
We're not
a
getting
damn
that.
shame we don't.
Yeah,
We
that sort
won't
of
be
thing
getting
breaks
that.
my heart.
Yeah.
when you know about that sort of thing, because I'm sure that's happening all the time in music. Where
Totally.
they're like, I'm just throwing that away, but to know about it is a different thing. Like,
Yeah. Well, and to have gotten glimpses. Like
Yeah.
I'm like that was going to happen.
Yeah.
He was even throwing those release parties and like there was like Arco
Yes.
remixes.
Yes,
of
like he was
songs.
underground, like in these DJ, like doing DJ sets.
the
the Dear
Prep Plus
April,
parties.
yeah,
Oh, the
like the
Cayendo.
Cayendo. Oh my God, those singles are incredible.
They're
as well.
amazing
Yeah.
and like
generationally, he's such an important guy to us.
Deeply
you know,
important.
like
Yeah.
even for people like me, where he's not the number one guy, like he like. It's still very meaningful to me, and in that way of like it just brings you to a place. Like I love this song by Charlie Berg called "Channel Orange in Your Living Room," which is a
Shit.
story song about he like meets a girl at a party and then they go to their house and they just listen to Channel Orange in the living room, and you're like, yeah, that's what the whole thing is. Like
Yeah.
it is.
It's moments.
It is hearing that song. Any of these songs bring you back to something really specific, or just this general feeling of, oh, I'm nostalgic for like the idea of what my life should be like.
Well, yeah, because I
That's so
feel
cool.
like a lot of people they, they see the music video and they're like, oh, okay, that's what I visualize when I think about the song, because it's like given to you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like spoon fed to you. Whereas I feel like for Frank,
Nice.
because there's no visuals.
There's very
You
few.
get to make your own visual in your head of like what's the ideal scenario of listening, what you think about when you listen to the song, all of that.
Yeah,
and
it's sort
special.
of like the vagueness of myth rather than like the specificity of a novel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You sort of are like walking through this fog trying to figure out what's going on. Why is his hair green? Bro, because that's what happens when you jump into a pool with blonde hair.
It's the chlorine,
good.
like
That's like 3 layers. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good and so iconic. Just
Right.
straight off the bat, fucking
Is there
iconic.
like anybody else with like such a small body of work that
That has
is,
been that influential.
like Lauryn Hill maybe.
Lauryn
Yeah,
Hill
Lauryn
with
Hill, yeah.
one record and
Yeah.
then like her work with the Fugees.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I would maybe wouldn't. I
Like
don't want
anyone
actually I don't want to
else?
get into it about
Yeah.
who's more or less, but
I could make a case for Elaine May, but let's not do that.
And Graham would take it there.
They're-
Somehow
they're
go
here
from
on
Frank
spec.
Ocean to Elaine May. Like, you would.
well, all right. Well, I think that's why for all those reasons and more, that's probably why Nike's is the best song ever, greatest song of all time.
Yeah, so real.
We
Great,
usually-
just excellent choice. Really inspired
really-
choice as well. And
Yeah,
I'm glad that
I'm
you had
so
a
glad
gut
we
feeling
did.
and went with it.
I had to go with intuition for this one.
When you were like,
Like-
I'm thinking it over, and I was like, oh no, she's gonna say she picked something else, and I'm like, you got to go with the first thing, I think.
We usually end our conversation because this is a audio exclusive medium. We usually end our conversations with a rock paper scissors game. So you can choose either Graham or I to rock
Okay.
paper scissors, and it's just best of one. And she's looking at Graham like she wants to eat his lunch.
Oh, I'll do you, Daniel.
You're gonna do me?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll do
Smart choice.
rock paper scissors. on
Daniel has a
shoot.
pretty bad record.
I'm
great,
like
great.
1 for 5.
So on shoot.
On shoot, just
Okay.
best of one,
Okay.
and rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot.
This is thrilling.
go.
Wow, 2
Yes.
ties. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Daniel's finally switching up his strategy.
Yeah,
he
Little bit.
he used to only do scissors every single time.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't taking me very far. And then Graham pointed it out, so now I've switched.
See, like you had a pro in your corner, and I really
exactly.
love that. That's friendship.
Wow, what a pleasure, what a treasure.
Thank
I
you,
think I'm gonna
guys.
like just listen to Blonde for the rest of the day.
No, same. I think I just have to listen to it on repeat.
The last few minutes of this, I was just looking at his discography on my phone, just like, wow.
Like that
yeah,
one, that one,
Yeah.
that one.
Totally.